gets out of their games, they just have like their really silly stuff. The guy who just goes up to the camera and does this.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner.
Dog shit's being really harsh for no reason. It's chasing it, but it's not like, I would never say it's one of the best.
He's not stopping on his way home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run.
These are extraordinary in like the creepiest way imaginable. I usually don't like to do sustained type of back. Yesterday I covered the
nice recovery
I
after
can't
giving up the home.
it called out
Now
the
it's the second baseman.
and I have
He's
to keep
0
up.
for 1.
So, the context. A lady had an old co-worker whom had been fundamentally stalking her for quite some time.
Swings through
Her and
that
her
one
husband
out
had dealt
front
with
that
this individual for a while and decided to share some of the unhinged messages that they had.
Swings, strike. This one's got a chance.
That's what we shared. Buckle yourself here, this is about to be a pretty intense ride. This is the reason cover if you like it. Hey, I hope your week just started nicely. I apologize, it took me a few days to feel like I could say this. No need to apologize, Uber. I get it. Had to muster up the courage here, knock yourself up in the mirror so that we could really let the women out. You need to break up with blank and then agree to my intentions to be my wife. Let me explain this. So he's basically acting like a car salesman here, trying to drive the park bargain. It's like an episode of Car Series. I'm seeking a wife for 10% equity is my. I have no doubt he also had a PowerPoint presentation prepared for this, but unfortunately it didn't match. I can provide more for you than the independent woman facade you engage in wouldn't be necessary. I make more than enough money in my job in order to take care of you and provide you with a lakefront house, which I know is a desire of yours. I can provide you the free time that you often post about getting your sports and favorite hobby. I know I am perhaps not physically desirable to you, which is why I plan to compensate with the lifestyle you often talk about wanting to provide yourself. Given it smells of such potent desperation. It's also very interesting that the cult is not being physically desirable. It's an interesting illusion.
A sweet swinging
Excuse
19-year-old
me,
kid,
madam.
and
I know you
against
may
play
not be
alongside his
physically
dad, he was a
attractive, but it's how I
special
can
player.
make up for my face looking like turbo ass. I know if you could give it an opportunity, mostly desire to be able to experience freedom of life. It is something painful for me knowing you could have everything you wanted if you would simply agree to be my wife. I can also pay off your student loans and car loans and express desire to have those meetings for the next 6 years. I can do that today with a simple call to your loan company. All I need from you is to move to my property and begin your new life with me. It's the defense rights that is concerning. I can pay off all of this. Just come join my cult. And I promise I am not a rapist or a creep. Nothing screaming with guys when like meeting to clarify that you are neither a rapist nor a I mean, that's what a normal person does.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many years in the cages working on going to the end of the season. It's always translated in the game. What Aaron did, he did it perfectly.
Well, breath of fresh air. I was a little concerned about that, but now luckily I explained it. Now there's no reason to feel alarmed about that being a possibility.
To second in
Your friendships with your little friends and relationships with your family, I would never take this from you. I would never force you into a sexual situation you do not want to be in. I know it must sound so strange hearing this, but I feel I must make it clear to you that this is a dream opportunity that will not fund you in any capacity other than to current my initial boyfriend and job and immediately begin pursuing your hobbies from I've got a sneaking suspicion that this guy would absolutely shackle her in prison nurse But there's probably quite a few other things that happen. This Now, it's important to mention that this isn't just some random person sending a bunch of nonsense. This is a very
is in his scoring position.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you left
I
a little
hope you're not
trouble, and you took
I
the
know we
ball
have not
straight
spoken
to
very
him.
much
That's
in the
great
last
work
6
right
years
there.
we've known each other.
Man
I always
second.
knew you were supposed to be mine as soon as I met you on March 3rd, 2018. Got that shit marked in his calendar as the most important day of his life. I've never once inserted myself into your life. I haven't pestered you for your phone number. We have an occasional chat on Facebook now that we're not in the same office anymore. I've been satisfied with this level of acquaintanceships for years. I understand that you're opinion as well. I understand you've committed to him prior to us meeting, but I must agree that we have something special. We share so many interests, and we were always people that have great natural confidence or constitution. When we would attend lunch together during the workday, it's an effortless and relaxing experience to share those 40 minutes of being honest with myself. And don't think I forgot how long you paid for yourself. The trade that you knew that you tried to insert your swing minutes in front. That's the example of something I've talked about a lot of times. Where no matter what, there are people that will think entirely different things that make no sense. Something as simple as her buying lunch for herself will be interpreted, misconstrued by this minutes as her trying to assert her inability to front two. So it's just like this honestly scary situation where something totally innocent, like just buying yourself lunch, has now completely been wallowed in the sauce of this movement, which he thinks it was all about. I knew then you were trying to show me that you love for someone to take care of you. I'm ready to settle into a family and raise life, and I recall you saying you would have children if you had the financial capital to do so. I know you desire to be a mother despite your current male partner not wanting them. You would make a wonderful mother to our children. I would ensure you have everything you needed to live the family life. I just have to whisper at you. That was a big choice crash too. This man's serial killer stalking Riz just attacked my multiple times. And I know you love to travel. Before we settle down with children, I want to take you to your destination list. I've kept track of all the places you've been to in the last few years you'd like to visit. They share such a like this really kind of killer here. I bet this wasn't a Facebook Messenger or whatever. He was just staying in the posted letters in the mail using cutouts from magazines for the letters. I want to take his hand to Thailand, to New Zealand, to Greece. That classic one. Here, the Dean screamed. And after that, we'll go to the Opal Mines in Australia for your dream ring, and then I'll take you to all the waterfalls the islands have to offer. How does this sound? My proposition is serious. You know I am a serious man. I'm turning 45 years old this year, and you are turning 32 years old. It's time to start making decisions about our family, familial life, and how to enjoy our remaining years. Please know I have never offered any woman this proposition. I have a very secure career that I enjoy and do whatever it takes to maintain in order to have your companionship, sexual prowess, and motherly raising of our kids. I will give you everything you desire, as long as you agree to be my wife and raise our children. A very strong negotiation. I wonder how she'll respond to this in Shark Tank. Hey, blank, I wanted to acknowledge that I received your message. It's really long though, so give me a minute to read and respond. That feels more like she's very afraid, and is doing this out of pure obligation, like buying things. Figure out how to do this without setting this guy off on like some kind of rampage, like this violent outburst. Which is smart on her part, for sure, to like very gently navigate this, because it's a scary situation, having a stalker like this. Good morning. I am still awaiting your acceptance of my decision. I look forward to hearing from you. He's dropped my hammer now. It's all business. Hey, he's not taking those for me. Well, going to be perfectly honest, I honestly don't know what I'm taking seriously. But that is, I don't know if it's a joke or not. You said this is quite out of left field, so I'm not exactly sure how to respond. This proposition is very serious. I have to make a serious consideration about my opinion life and my rights. I know I can offer you much more than this. It has been 10 years, and still is not provided your responsibilities as I am a better provider than these, and I will assure you that please, I would appreciate appreciate you
The whole
taking this
setup for
seriously.
Junior,
Giving
the
me a
way
date,
he waggled
I
the bat,
come
the
collect
way he
your
was able
items,
to
and
just
take you into my house,
effortlessly
and
move
sit
that
in order
swing
and
through the
you want.
zone. Just a
This guy
great
is already
inning from
convinced
start
that
to
it's a
finish.
yes, and now he's just trying to figure out when he's expected to call it on call comes to come collect all
Down the left
I
field,
never see
David
anything
Dahl.
responsible. Surely you have to understand I can't agree to something like this. My life is my life. You built it this way. It's not a damsel in basketball. Yes, I would. It's just not the cheating lifestyle I want.
We're at the top of the fifth.
And
that one hammered. Abrams will
I'm not found the right man. Most importantly, it's another level of changes to the sweet of your relationship and an instant for a fantasy pipe dream of yours. I hate to seriously, I'm not interested in promises to trade my life for materialistic items. Greed, Mayor, is not something I ever intended to do with my time. I don't know you. You don't know me. You have a limited glimpse into my life and my social media posts. What you see online represents a fraction of who I am as a person. We were co-workers and nothing more. I made this very clear to you in the years we worked together in my relationship prior to even working together. Yes, you're right, you never crossed that boundary, but instead you spent the last 6 years building a fantasy and dream life in your mind in which you think I would trade my value as a human being for a lake house and free time from camaraderie. I'm not sure how you became convinced this would be enough to make me lead the life I have built. I need to assure you it's not. Please do not ask me this again. I am not interested, nor will I ever be interested in being your wife and child bearer. So she lets it all hang. She pulls no punches. She sets the record straight.
Junior
Says it right to his face. Well, as close to his face as anyone will ever come. Text messages here. Great man. Now, there's no need to insult me. I'm not in competition against you to live in solid trade relationship with home. I want family. I want you to be my wife, specifically. I want to build a family. I'm not here intelligent enough to understand how great of an offer this is. Buddy, she is intelligent enough to recognize that her life would be in danger saying yes to you, you absolute maniac. You fucking weirdo. She is
Now this team is
extremely
definitely looking for a big
as
swing
she
of the bat right here.
can
Try to
any
close
level
that
of survival
gap.
age.
You know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important getting back into this ball game.
I know you're primarily set because you don't like your physical attraction. I would better than boyfriend I have no doubts. Dramatic and helpless. I didn't know you were
That
so
may end up being
shallow.
at bat we go back to later on when
And
this
now
game
he
is
goes
over.
full nice
Kind of
guy
rolled the rubber on
fastball.
his pitch a little bit,
Even though he
but he
looked
got
like a
enough
nice guy
behind it to
persona
shoot
in
it
the
through
first
for a
place.
knock.
You
And
would learn to
you'll
be
take that
physically
anytime
attracted
you
to
can
you,
get
just
him
as I
to find
learned
a
to be
hole.
physically attracted to you after being 60 pounds.
Towards left field. That one's back
Yeah, I
there.
never said a word to you about the fact that you gained so much weight because I realized you were perfect
That
otherwise.
one's gotta
I
be
realized
good.
looks didn't matter.
It's 6-5.
Soul is what I wanted to spend
So now
time
the
with.
DH spot. Freddie Freeman.
I was a sucker
1
soul
for
out of
2.
body like Shang Tsung. Like this is a threat to her life, and she is absolutely making the right call, trying her best to get away from this guy and shut it down as hard as possible. It is simply a trade for a house and free time. Oh, the barter method, of course. I'm offering you very big, constantly talked about those kinds of your existence without stress and anxiety.
Slice that one into
There will
center.
be more stress and anxiety with you because you are actually
Hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Pitch was on the
like
outside.
guessing whether or not you're going to survive the night under your roof. You guys fucking sick. It makes it seem like so simple. Simply in return, we are married and have a family together. Yeah, I mean, that's small potatoes. It's a great trade. You get a house and you get, you're this man. But
And the batter down, Gunnar Henderson.
you would learn to love it because our home together would be so peaceful.
Well, these players, simply put,
perhaps you're right. You are not the I thought it. You're attracted to
lots of
a
rivalries coming from their bats, and this one happening.
This credit for that.
6 hits
Hey,
and 90 plus
good
exit
job,
velocity.
job.
That hasn't happened by accident.
Outstanding job.
Left-handed batter waits.
Trying to constantly work and have panic attacks, not knowing where the money was going to come from. And what did you do? You were in the second third job where things being fiddled away and
Here's the
things
third
that
baseman,
think
Alec
about manning
Bell.
up to need to be.
This
Why
one
are you
shot to the
choosing this
ground.
weak boy over me?
Boom.
I am
Goes
mature,
6 feet, 5
career-oriented,
inches.
family-oriented, and I'm a
27
devoted
years
partner.
old.
I will never force you
First
to
round
agree
pick
to make
back
up
in
for my
2018.
shortcomings like your boyfriend does. I am better than hitting every
Swings and
way.
misses, struck him out.
He's baffled to me why young
Here's the
women like
catcher,
yourself want
Cal
to be
Raleigh.
users like dealers.
Swings through that one, 4-1.
This is coming from the same
like this
corner,
with a
the
real
same
threat at the plate,
specimen
looking to do
who had
damage.
mature
Pitch
he's
misses,
not outrageous,
and
and
1-1.
would
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little
I
bit off.
think this
Swing and deep drive. This one's going to hit way back there, and boom goes the
because he
dynamite.
has all the red flags you could possibly fucking
That was
imagine
blasted
about
to the
him.
moon.
I'm going to
It's
fast
their
forward to the
second
second
home run.
paragraph of Outbound here, which is just a teary-eyed tantrum with him shaking his fist saying, I thought you were different.